What's going on YouTube? ShadowFox4562 here today with the deck profile. We're going to be deck profiling Scraps today. Scraps is a deck that benefits from destroying its own monsters and getting just like pulling all your resources together because of that, and also goes for really good OTKs and stuff. So basically, I'm going to start with the monsters. We have 3 Scrap Chimera. Scrap Chimera is pretty much the best card in the deck. Basically, what it does is this card cannot be used as a Synchro Material monster except for the Synchro Summon of a Scrap. All other Synchro Material monsters must also be Scrap monsters. When this card is normal summoned, you can select a Scrap Tuner monster in your grave and special summon it. So basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your Scrap Tuners to the grave via, Scrap Storm, Redox's effect, all that stuff, and then you just special summon them all back. 3 Scrap Beast. This is the main tuner of the deck. When he's destroyed, you're allowed to when he's destroyed by a scrap effect, you're allowed to get 1 scrap monster from your graveyard except Scrap Beast and add it to your hand. It can be any scrap, so any level. This guy's really good. 3 Scrap Orthros. He's kind of like your suicidal Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai. Basically what he does is, if you control another scrap, you can special summon him from your hand to the field. When he's summoned this way, you select 1 face-up scrap monster you control and destroy it. And if this card is destroyed by the effect of a scrap card and sent to the grave, you can select 1 scrap monster in your grave except Orthros and add it to your hand. So basically, you're going to special summon him and then have him blow up for your Chimera, because next turn you can summon Chimera and bring back an Orthros and go into a Scrap Dragon. 3 Scrap Golems, aka the refrigerator, the kitchen. He will drop food on you. Its effect is, once per turn you can select 1 level 4 or lower scrap monster in the graveyard and special summon it to either player's side of the field. So what are you going to do with this? Alright. There's a field spell in this deck called Scrap Factory that allows you to special summon this straight from the deck. So you're going to go into instant level 8 and level 9 plays with this guy. 2 Scrap Goblins, you're going to need him. He can't be destroyed by battle at all. And then when he's targeted for an attack while in face-up defense position, he dies by his own effect at the end of the turn, and you get to get a scrap monster from your graveyard to your hand except for Scrap Goblin. And 1 Redox, aka Mega Tyranitar, aka the Hoss of this deck. All of the scrap monsters are Earth, so you can ditch Redox and another scrap monster to bring back your Scrap Dragon, your Scrap Twin, your Naturia Barkion, your Refrigerator, any card you want. This card's really good in this deck. On to the spells, we have 3 Scrapyards. Scrapyard's kind of like your Rhoda. When it's activated, you can add 1 Scrap Tuner monster from your deck to your hand. 3 Scrap Storm. Scrap Storm is kind of like a draw card. Its effect is, select 1 face-up scrap monster in your graveyard, send 1 scrap monster from your deck to the grave, then draw a card, then destroy the selected monster. So the ideal play you want to do with this is you want to have a face-up Scrap Beast on the field. You want to special summon Scrap Orthros and activate his effect, targeting himself, then chain Scrap Storm target Scrap Orthros. So you'll be able to Foolish, you'll be able to draw 1, you'll be able to send Orthros to the graveyard, and you're going to Foolish the Chimera, which you're going to bring back to your hand. 3 Scrap Factory. Scrap Factory is a fairly new card, and it's really good. It says, all scrap monsters gain 200 attack and defense. When a face-up scrap monster on the field is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the grave, you can special summon 1 scrap monster from your deck. You can only use the effect of Scrap Factory once per turn. You can't do it during the damage step. So basically, it's gonna bring out your refrigerators, your Orthoroses, your tuners. This deck doesn't run a lot of monsters, so you kind of need this card to search them out straight to the field. 3 Upstarts. 2 Supply Squads. You run out of resources a little bit quickly if you don't draw into a lot of your monsters. And also, it kind of just makes sense to run this. It kind of just makes sense to run this card because you're going to be destroying all of your monsters anyway via Scrap Dragon and whatnot, so you get free draws, and it's awesome. 2 instant fusions. This allows me to go into Naturia Barkion. It allows me to go into Scrap Dragon, Black Rose Dragon. It's just a really good card. 2 Soul Charge because, of course, and 1 Dark Hole. And then for the traps, we're haters, guys. We hate monsters. So 3D Prisons, triple Reckless Greed, 1 Compulse, 1 Torrent, 1 Bottomless, and 1 Solemn Warning. Yeah, we hate monsters. And then on to the extra deck. We have 1 Carbonala Warrior, 1 Fusionist, 1 Goyo Guardian, 1 Naturia Barkion. This guy is amazing. 1 HTS Behemoth, 1 Black Rose Dragon, the boss monster of the deck, 3 Scrap Dragons, 2 Stardust Dragons, 1 Stardust Spark, and 1 Crimson Blader, because you never want to run out of level 8s. You have unlimited Chimeras, so you need the level 8s. 1 Scrap Twin. This is... I'm sorry, guys. If I said Scrap Dragon was the boss monster of the deck, no. Scrap Twin is the boss monster of this deck. Basically what you do is you destroy one of your scraps via Scrap Storm or something else. Then you have Scrap Factory in the field. You special summon the Refrigerator. You activate his effect to bring back the Orthros of the Beast, and you go into this dude. This guy is amazing. And 1 Star Eater. I don't have a side deck for this deck, just because I don't have the resources to make one right now, and it's in my Sylvans. So, yeah, guys, tell me what you thought of this video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to see more deck profiles like this, let me know. Y'all seem to like the Pac-Man deck profile that I did about a week ago. So, just let me know. Alright, take it easy, guys. Peace.